Welcome back. Now to a mayor who is making history. At 19 years old, Brandon Paulen became the youngest mayor ever elected in the state of Maryland. Just a short distance from the nation's capital, people in Indian Head decided to elect a teenager and upended the political establishment there. We decided to check in on him, now more than 1 year into the job.
We're at George's Ribs. It's one of my favorite spots, and I definitely love it.
Brandon Paulen eats, drinks, and lives Indian Head. A town of about 4,000, it sits on a peninsula about an hour south of D.C.
I try to, hit up as many small businesses in Indian Head as I can per week. Thank you. Sometimes it's not even mayor related. Sometimes, we'll just have a conversation.
Often those conversations center around the fact that Paulen, at 19, was able to oust an incumbent mayor with decades in political office, making him the youngest mayor in Maryland and one of 10 in the nation under the age of 30.
I think it takes a lot of courage to unseat the powers that be.
Since being elected, Paulen has gotten his braces off and has a girlfriend. He's also gotten used to the jokes about his age.
There'd be the evening dinner meetings, and then everyone would make a joke. Oh, it's mayor's bedtime. We gotta go and wrap this up.
Inside Indian Head's town hall, just off a modest kitchen, Paulen's office looks more like a closet. The mayor still lives with his parents and makes only $6,000 a year on the job, which he uses to pay for online college courses.
Ooh, biggest perk. Oh. That's a difficult one. The title is really good, so it's, oh, what's your job? Oh, I'm the mayor. So that's always a good conversation starter.
Mayor Paulen's interest in politics started right here, just a few feet from Town Hall. At about 10 years old, he persuaded elected officials to install a crosswalk. Now, he has much bigger plans for his hometown.
I say Indian Head's open for business. And
Paulen says he's delivering on his campaign promise to provide incentives for new businesses, sorely needed here. Indian Head is home to a U.S. Navy base, but has no grocery store.
We're waiving all commercial permitting fees. So that's a big one. It cuts a lot of overhead for businesses. We're definitely trying to work with businesses and get them in here.
The mayor says he's already worked with property owners to tear down some of the town's dilapidated buildings and is joining forces with Navy officials in an effort to continue its expansion. The biggest challenge for this millennial mayor?
I guess the biggest frustration is maybe the speed of government. It's a relatively slower process.
And longtime residents and business owners don't want Paulen to slow down. They say he may represent a movement that goes beyond Indian Head, a discontent with the status quo, seen up Highway 210 in the nation's capital and beyond.
And I think what we've got is we have a mindset now that doesn't accept that the way things happened in the past has to be the way things happen moving forward. And Indian Head made that change. I think it's a change for the better.
A change the young mayor says he hopes will inspire other young leaders.
I think what we're looking for is good representation. We want down to earth, honest people representing us.
As for his next political step,
I'd still be the mayor of Indian Head. I love it here, and I love having the impact I have.
we asked Paulen who he plans to vote for in the presidential election. And in true political fashion, he evaded the question.